Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to the Success Story series. And today we have Fatema from Ahmedabad, and she will be sharing her success story about the Edge Expert because she cleared the examination in a very short span. She joined our training program in the month of November, and she cleared in just I can say like a 1.5 month. That's a very like a very small timeline. She has cleared it. So we will be hearing her story as well as what she's doing right now. So please be with us till the end of this video, and please share your share your questions and inputs in the comment section of this video. So hi Fatima, how are you?
Hi Anuj, I'm good.
Great. Thank you so much for coming with me on the Success Story series. And today we are going to learn about your journey, like what you are doing currently and what you have done in the past. So Fatima, are you ready for the questions?
Yes, of course, I'm ready.
Great, thank you so much. So, Fatima, my first question is like because you are doing your masters from SEPT University right now, and right now we are in January 2025. So, if people you are watching, we had recorded this video in Jan 2025. So, Fatima right now pursuing the masters from SEPT. So, Fatima, like, can you just share your experience, like your bachelor's, and then what you have done in the past and what you're currently doing?
Right. So by training, I'm an architect.
Mm-hmm.
I completed in 2021. Post that, for 2 years, I've worked with a company called Biome Environmental Solutions in Bangalore.
Okay.
So they were also working in, ecological architecture and environmental design, something, consciously trying to make an impact with considering the architectural design. So, smaller footprints, making sure it's resource efficient, and of course, using low carbon materials was something,
Okay.
that we were working with. So I've worked on that for several projects. So, in the entire field. And then post that, I felt a need to pursue a master's because I wanted to, get deeper into the domain of sustainability and energy efficiency, of course. So I'm currently pursuing my master's at Tech University for this course called MTech in Building Energy Performance. So right now I'm in my last semester. So yes, and then soon I'll be out looking, working in the industry and trying to make an impact, hopefully.
So how was your experience from the masters in the field which you are doing? So would you recommend to other people, because a lot of people reach out to me also, like Anuj, should we do the masters in this area? What is the future? So can you just share the highlights from that?
Yeah, so the master's course, it's been a great journey. So roughly about the course, so they in the initial semesters they try to expose you to passive design strategies, and then principles of heat transfer and thermal comfort are the core ideas. You're trying to, everything is being backed by scientific principles here. And then in the next semester, there's a huge focus on HVAC systems. And then in the last semester, it's a whole building simulation module along with daylighting. So, you're incorporating all passive, active strategies, simulating them, and then coming to a response. So in all, you see how can you make a building energy efficient. And in your last semester, you deal with a research project, which is a guided project in the similar domains and the allied fields as well. So roughly this is about the course here, and I personally feel it's been a great experience because it pushes you for to strive better. It helps you really deepen your knowledge, especially the technical knowledge. Coming from an architecture background, still it makes you very comfortable. Like everyone here really makes it a point for you to understand the physics behind things. So it really helps in improving and making a difference in the industry further.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for sharing this experience. I think whoever watching this video, if you're planning to do the masters in this domain, I think that's University is one of the great universities. So, and Fatima is here, so you can just connect with her on the LinkedIn, and she will also guide you through this program. Thank you, Fatima, for sharing the insight on this question. So my next question is, how was your training experience? Because now you have become the Edge Experts, and in a very short time you have completed the training and cleared the examination also. So how was the training experience?
Right. So the training experience was quite holistic. I mean, all thanks to you, Anuj. You've tried to touch upon all the topics so that, when you actually start studying, you're very familiar with the broader topics. And then, you dive deeper once you, read in-depth things about based on the manuals and whatever that is there. So And especially what I was doing is your modules that you had given the PDF, the presentations, I was trying to revise them and simultaneously also read the elaborated document while I was working. So that way you're familiar with something because you've taken the training, and then you're getting into the depths of it for the exam.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for sharing. And hope our LMS platform was very useful for you, because you just watch out the recording also after the training, and you got all the important links there, right?
Yes, of course. So the platform was definitely helpful. You could go back to the entire training session. So whichever part you want to re-understand or redo, you can do it quickly. Then even the quizzes helped. It gave you a good idea of how or where are you put in terms of your own planning as well.
Right.
And of course the links and everything were all very consolidated on your platform, so it was just easy to access them.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing these insights. My next question is, how was your exam experience? Because I felt, because some people face some challenges in the examination. So did you face some challenge in the examination, or it was very smooth for you?
Right. So to be very honest, I haven't faced any challenges as such. So I specifically took this exam in the Prometric Center rather than my home. Yeah.
Okay.
So because here I was staying in a PG setup, so I wasn't very comfortable because you need like an empty room and all of those things. So I opted for that, and that was a very smooth experience. In fact, if you have a center in your city, I'd really recommend that you go and so that there's no hassle. You don't have to worry about anything going wrong. Because I have also given a Prometric exam for _GA at home, so I've had both experiences now. So I think I can very well recommend that going to the center also really helps.
Right.
So that is because everything is very streamlined there. You just have to go show up with your government ID, and then they take care of everything else. And then even the environment, the setup is very good. They give you noise cancellation earphones also, so there's and then even the cubicles are set in a way that only you are seeing yourself, and you're in an enclosed environment. So that way I think it was a very smooth experience.
Right.
So yeah, that is one.
Great. I think that's a good insights, because people, if you have this Prometric Center in your city, because the challenge is Prometric Center is not in all the cities.
Correct. Yeah, of course.
So because she's from Ahmedabad, so there is a Prometric Center in Ahmedabad, but if you are from any tier 2 cities or tier 3 cities, it might not be there. So if you have that, take the opportunity, go to the center and give the examination. But if you don't have, then I think online is also a very good opportunity. You can plan it through your home, through your office also. So that is also a great one. Great. Thank you so much for sharing your insights on this part. So my next question is, you attended the training program and you go through all the materials and all. So was it enough for you for clearing the examinations, or you just figuring out what will happen in the examination, something, those kind of thoughts were coming in your mind?
Right. See, it was definitely enough, but it's not. So I'd say the level of the exam was not very easy, but again, it was not very difficult. But definitely the exam was challenging, is what I could say. It really challenges you in terms of your concepts and your understanding. So, rote learning is something that is not recommended at all.
Right.
You have to really understand concept, because the language also changes in the paper.
True.
So you have to really get the meaning and the essence out of it, and then address the question, whatever they've asked for. So that's why understanding of the study material is very important, is what I'd say. So overall, everything was great. Of course, I mean, I did not feel that something was out of syllabus, but of course, the language was different. So that is where, for a point you are, stuck in the sense that, oh, okay, am I going in the right direction? Because the language is not the same.
True.
But definitely, if you pause for a while and really think about the concepts, it's just the same. It's just a different way of representation, I think.
True. So people who are watching, the main we can say the main tip is here, if your principles are clear related to the edge and edge certifications, then you can clear the examination in a very easy way. But if your principles are not clear, you just mug up everything and just going by examinations, then you might face some challenges. So I think that's one tip that from Fatema. So please keep a note and do accordingly. Great, Fatema. So my next question is, now you will be completing your master's and I think in the month of May. So what is your future plans? What you're planning to do?
Right. So I'm looking at multiple roles across the domain. So, something like sustainability consultant, energy analyst, green building consultant, into certifications, or purely in projects where, energy efficiency is the peak. So these are all the different kind of roles, and even something in a think tank, a research associate positions. All of these are domains that I'm, exploring as of now.
Okay.
And seeing that I would want to enter, probably one of them.
Great. And I wish you all the best, like for all the endeavors which you have in the future. So because now you have become, I think you have other credentials also. So you have a great portfolio now, and definitely the companies are looking for the candidates like you. So wish you all the best, and
thank you so much.
Look forward to working with you in the future also. Great. My last question is any inputs and suggestions to all the people who are watching this video and who are planning to become this edge expert. So if you want to share anything.
Right. So I think you should go through the study material very thoroughly. And multiple times, I feel, because multiple times just helps you, recall, have better attention.
Right.
Give those quizzes that are there on the D2O platform multiple times. There are a few, I think, PDFs, I think 1 or 2 PDFs available for questionnaire, which is, I think, by the Edge platform. So, that also helps because that captures the language of the exam well. And then, of course, go through your the presentation slides that you share during the schedule, because that helps you revise things. So all in all, this is what I would suggest. And I mean, of course, do not depend on learning, but focusing more on understanding the concepts. And just while you're attempting the exam, what I'd suggest is read the question first, try to think about an answer that you think is right, and then try to search for it in the options. It just becomes, that's like a confidence and a checkpoint for you that, the answer that you're thinking, if it's there in the answer options, it's just easier for you to attempt for it. Because sometimes looking at multiple answers also makes it very confusing.
Right. I think that rightly mentioned, you rightly pointed out the main important thing. So thank you so much for sharing this. My last question is, I think I would say that this is the last question. Would you recommend to the membership and the courses of the D2O Learning to your colleagues or the people who are watching this video?
Yes, of course, I would definitely recommend, because you have the course structure available to you at your fingertips, on your laptop, phone, wherever you want. Secondly, there are question banks, so that also helps you give a good standing of where you are in terms of preparation. And of course, like Anuj, you're always available for any questions and queries, because I remember bugging you a lot. So so I mean, of course, so I think this is an all-in-all package. So why not? I mean, it's a great so I definitely recommend it.
Thank you so much, Fatema, for sharing all your insights and the inputs and suggestions to the people who are watching this video. And glad to have you here on our success story. And I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. And let's stay in touch. And the people who are watching this video, please do not forget to share your comments. If you have any questions, you can put under this video. And please do not forget to share this video with your colleagues who is planning to become the edge expert, and subscribe our channel as well. So thank you so much, and I look forward to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Take care.